Sao Paulo, named after the apostle Paul of Tarsus, it is the largest Portuguese-speaking city in the world and the 12th most populous on the planet. The residents of the city, known as Paulistanos, lovingly call their city SAMPA, which was founded by Jesuit priests in 1554. From that small encampment on the hill nearly 500 years ago, Sao Paulo has grown into a city of 12 million on a landmass of 53,000 square kilometers and is now a powerhouse of finance, culture, arts, and to my interest, food and coffee. I'm here at the invitation of the Brazil Specialty Coffee Association to judge their National Barista Championship, and after dropping off my bags, it's time to head out and see the city. My host, Thales Favaro, and his team are taking me to the Mercado Municipal in the Central District. From our hotel in Ibirapuera Park, it's a bit of a drive. Along the way, you notice that Sao Paulo has a fascination with art, either through sanctioned murals or graffiti and street art. Truth is, it's everywhere. While its official name is the Mercado Municipal de Sao Paulo, it is more commonly known as the Mercadao, or Big Market, being both a place for locals to meet and a favored tourist spot. Opening in 1933, the market underwent renovation in 2004, and here you'll find all sorts of products, from spices to tobacco, meats and vegetables, fruits and nuts, as well as numerous eateries and bars. And many of the products are available for sampling, like this cachaça. If you're not familiar, cachaça has been made in Brazil since the 1500s and is made from sugar cane. While some of you may say, that's just rum, the difference between rum and cachaça is that rum is made with molasses, a byproduct in the production of sugar, while cachaça is made from fresh sugarcane juice that is fermented and distilled. There's a sweetness. Dulce. Is that right, dulce?
Yeah.
Okay. Cachaça comes in two varieties, unaged and white and aged and golden. The aged varieties are aged in wooden barrels from 12 months all the way out to 15 years for the ultra premium version. This is 60, so less aged. Yeah. Oh, there's definitely a smoothness, más suave de 12 años. 12 años. Yes. I really need to stop trying to speak Portuguese. Obrigado. The Mercadao is really something. Filled with the most delectable of items, it's impossible not to sample some of the foods, like this Linguiça Calabresa. In the late 1800s, Italian immigration exploded. Mild flavor, resulting in Brazil having the largest number of people with Italian ancestry outside of Italy. Oh, it starts off mild, but then it builds on you. Woo.
It's good.
But wait a few moments, because it starts to get more spicy. And when Italians from Calabrese moved into the Bexiga neighborhood, they created their own linguiça, which is a pepperoni-style sausage,
I like it.
but one that is quite removed from the pepperoni that we know in the United States.
Azeite, oliva.
Yes.
Oh!
It takes a little while.
I need water.
Undaunted by the time-delayed heat, Luisa orders up half a kilo, which leads us to the topic of beer,
I like Pilsen.
which leads us to the Sanduiche de Mortadela. What's in
A
it?
lot of mortadella in the sandwich. It's enormous, very famous.
You are a coffee taster.
And the grazing continues.
Carne caramelizada.
Okay, that's good. Spicy. One thing I came across in the Mercadao was something I had never seen before. Rope tobacco.
You cut and grind this tobacco and they roll the paper and smoke it.
Preparing pipe tobacco in this manner is popular in Brazil, and you simply buy however much you need, unwrap it, put it in a pipe, and smoke it. As the women were looking for a place to eat, we didn't have much time to investigate thoroughly, and I spotted some tobacco from the town of Arapiraca that I'm going to have to check out next time. The array of products is dizzying, and we suddenly find ourselves approached by a friendly greengrocer who wants us to sample his wares.
Essa é a banca que fez a novela da Próxima Vítima na Globo com o Tony Ramos. Deixa eu aproveitar as frutas pra você, vem cá.
Sim, vamos lá.
Isso daqui é uma graviola com pinha. Você joga o limão, ó. Ela vira um mousse. Vê que delícia. Acaba virando mousse. Que cidade vocês são? Ela vira um mousse.
Oh, whoa, that's really great.
Good.
Ela vem mexeriquinha sem semente, rica em vitamina C.
Ah, okay.
Ó, esse tamarina. Esse morango orgânico com tâmara de Israel, vira uma trufa. Essa fruta é uma fruta que demora 100 anos para nascer. A pessoa que planta essa fruta não colhe, ele planta para o filho ou neto colher. É fruta bíblica, na Bíblia fala frutos de Canaã. Ela substitui o chocolate queima caloria. Fala para ele.
This fruit burns the calories.
Oh, okay, good. I need that. Ooh, strawberry is nice and ripe, but a little bit on the brighter side. So it really kind of balances out the date. Beautiful.
Muito doce.
Esse kiwi não tem a pelugem. Esse kiwi é kiwi amarelo com banana. Kiwi Sun Golden. Ah, ele é fruta enxertada. Olha aqui, só come a polpa.
This store is very popular here because in 19 years, very novels here in Brazil, and you show this store.
In the mid-90s, it was featured in the telenovela A Próxima Vítima, where the character Juco was in love with Ana, who didn't love him, and, well, you know how those telenovelas go.
Este Nishia Rambutan.
Yes.
Ela tinha rambutan. Ó, é a Nishia Aguricô que o Carlinhos Maia batizou aqui.
Different fruits.
That's very good. Ooh, we're getting a full tour here.
Pitaia colombiana. Essa
Colômbia
pitaia é a que tem colágeno. Essa é a mais exótica do mercado. Olha que delícia. Ó, ameixa néspera. Faz assim, ó. Brasil.
Brazil.
This is Brazil. That's quite nice.
I remember my grandmother having this sweet in her house.
Esse decopom, esse. Esse que fala que é Gatorade, laranja, mexerica e limão, rico em vitamina C. A fruta que tem mais vitamina C no planeta é essa, chama decopom. Olha que ela é rica em vitamina C, ó.
This is fruits is cultivated in Japan. It's like a Gatorade.
Lots of vitamin C.
Esse, limão doce. Esse,
Sweet lemon.
Wow.
doce.
Yeah,
Isso é muito bom. Fala pra ele que essa fruta, ela demora 2 meses fora da geladeira. E quanto mais murcha ela ficar, mais gosto de Gatorade pega. Que ela não tem semente, entendeu? Não põe em geladeira. Limão doce, fala pra ele. Esse é limão doce. Brasil.
It's a lemon.
That would have a really nice, it's orange, but very light and kind of bright and
Yes.
just different. Like,
It's very different.
very different. I've never had anything like that. Ah, thank you.
Essa é aquela laranja com acerola. Não é a Toronto. É laranja com acerola. Não tem semente.
Orange with the, I don't know if I say acerola, but it's a other fruit here.
O Agostinho não acha. Rambutan tem aí, chegou.
Wow.
Tasty semi fruits.
Laranja com acerola.
Ai, meu Deus, errei.
Cachaça.
It's really good. Really good.
Goiaba, Brasil. Goiaba, filho.
I like the smell of this.
It's very meaty and creamy.
I think we tasted 10 different fruits.
Wow, that was really amazing.
Calmante natural, chama grenadilho.
Maracujá?
Esse é o maracujá. Esse é aquele calmante natural. Dá pra eles, se querem, a gente faz assim.
Alejandro is the consummate salesman, friendly, enthusiastic, knowledgeable, and then he deftly guides you towards separating yourself from your money, in exchange for exquisite fruit, of course. And it's not cheap. So that was 262 reais, which I think is like $50. In a city where the average salary is just under $15,000 per year, $50 of fruit is eye-watering, but we enjoyed every bite of it. While the fruit was nice, Tatiana's hungry, and the group is off in search of the famed Sanduiche de Mortadela. 2 bars make claim to the sandwich, Bar do Mané and Hoka Bar. I'm no anthropologist, so I'm not going to credit one over the other, but the sandwich is kind of ridiculous. The basic approach is to take 2/3 of a pound of sliced mortadella, grill it a little bit, topped with provolone cheese, and served with a mustard sauce on a Brazilian-style French baguette, which means it's got cheese baked into it. 80 years ago, the sandwich was much more modest in size and served as a quick lunch for the merchants of the market. Until 1970. That's when someone complained to the bar domaine about the meager portion of meat. The owner got mad and loaded it up with an obscene amount of mortadella with the intention of shutting up that cranky customer. And that skyrocketed the Sanduiche de Mortadela to become the symbol of Sao Paulo and the pride of Paulistanos. Today, millions of these overstuffed sandwiches are sold to both locals and tourists alike who wash down the salty sliced meat with gallons of icy cold Pilsner beer. As you walk around the market, the sandwich is everywhere. All the bars sell it. Hawkers try to convince you that theirs is the best.
No, first we can know the bars, and after we return to sit with calm. And
since this is my first time in the city, I have no idea what makes a good mortadella sandwich, and leave it up for Tatiana and Tayana to decide. Once we're situated, there's a bit more than just the mortadella to try.
I'm hungry.
Or brazuca, or this one. Pernil.
Like I said, these sandwiches are massive, and no matter your appetite, it's probably ill-advised to eat one all by yourself in one go. But I feel up to the challenge. However, not wanting to look too gluttonous on our first day, Thales convinces me to split the brazuca. It's a variation of the sandwich served on a Parmesan baguette with mortadella, crispy bacon, cheddar cheese, and iceberg lettuce. There's also a whole host of other sandwich specialties to tempt your palate. Mortadella is a large salume, or luncheon meat made from ground pork with a minimum 15% hard pork fat, black pepper, and pistachios. The force meat originates way back in 1300s Bologna in Emilia-Romagna in the northern part of Italy. It's got a good flavor despite being a bit on the salty side, which can be overwhelming in these quantities. And while the brazuca is good, it's the bread that really brings it together. A lightly crisp and crumbly crust that gives way to a springy and chewy crumb. It's excellent. With only a couple of hours, it's nearly impossible to get really deep into the Mercadao. But we gave it our best, had some treats, enjoyed pricey fruit, stuffed ourselves with the famous Sanduiche de Mortadela, and even found some traditional coffee brewers. Thank you, Thales, Tatiana, and the Brazil Specialty Coffee Association for hosting me. I'm in São Paulo for a week, and we've got a bunch more coffee videos coming up here on the channel featuring the Barista Championship, local coffee personalities, shop visits, and brewing methods. Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please remember to give it a thumbs up. Tell me your thoughts in the comments below, and if you're interested in more insights about coffee and the people of coffee, please consider subscribing. Thanks again for watching. Ciao from Brazil, and see you next time.